Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Good morning! We are so excited. It is Wednesday. So, tonight is our first annual. We definitely know there's going to be more because all of us had 12 ideas in our heads.
Yes.
Some of us were able to channel one idea sooner than others, but I hope you guys have been looking at some of the little sneak peeks that that Brittany has been putting out there. So they turned out really fun. So tonight is the auction, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. It will be live on YouTube. We tried once to do a Facebook Live and YouTube Live at the same time. Did not work. I don't remember why. Something bad happened. So it's all on YouTube, and it'll be really nice. If you we'll kind of go over the rules. You know, we're just going to auction one at a time.
And sneak peeks, is it on Instagram and Facebook?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So if you haven't seen any sneak peeks, go find us on Instagram or find us on Facebook.
And Twitter.
Oh, and Twitter.
And Twitter.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So you can look for some sneak peeks if you're interested.
Yeah, if you're interested. So they're all so different. They're all so fun.
They're pretty fun.
Pretty fun. So mine, I should tell you what Pa said last night. So I was finished. We had one more work party yesterday, the day before yesterday, and I was out there just finishing it up. I had to wait for some glue to dry and some things to dry. So Pa came out and he looks at it and he says, "Well, what do you call that?"
What do you call that?
And I said, "It's a collage." And he said, "Oh, kind of busy." I said, "Yes."
Hence collage.
He was not a fan. What are you supposed to do with that?
Look at it. Be happy.
He's not an artiste.
He does not understand.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for you guys to see them. And anyway, mine. Just one little word of warning. Mine is no longer a bra.
Yes.
Mine turned into a picture. And
It's cool though.
Yeah, telling Brianna if I have to describe myself in 2 words, it would be does not follow directions.
Yeah, totally.
So anyway, we're super excited about tonight. And the other thing is that you guys might be surprised, but the other thing that's happening is we have some special VIPs that are coming tonight. So our buddies, the boys from the cruise, John and Ray from RGE Travels, they are coming tonight.
Yeah.
They're going to come hang out with us for the weekend. We needed some manpower to man the phones. If any of you guys would rather call in than, try to do the typing or whatever, and if you want somebody to be on the phone with you for bidding for something, we'll have some options and phone numbers for you so that you'll be able to do that. So I think we'll have 6 different phones there that we have that as an option. But anyway, so you guys will get to meet them, and then we're going to do a special little thing with them this weekend, so you'll get to really meet them next week. But they are just they're our buds, and we're working on finishing up some plans for the Mediterranean cruise. And if you do not yet know about that, go to our website. We have a special little tab for that, for the Mediterranean cruise, and
it says cruise with us, and then click it, and then it's all the information, everything you need to know.
And what's really nice about that is that if you at least kind of get your name on the list, do a little inquiry, kind of start chatting about it. If you're ready to put down money, do that. But at least that saves your spot before everything is sold out. And I think you have, 60 days before to get all of your money back if the world has still not resumed by next summer. But anyway, we're super excited to go and do that. And lots of fun people coming with us. So, was that a yawn?
Yeah, I was up late finishing my bra. No time like procrastination. So, It's gonna be late so I can finish
Well, you
it.
had a lot to do on yours. Yours is a whole lot.
I did not use my hot glue gun. So my
Well,
bra...
your fingers would have been scorched.
Well, yes. And my bra then now makes a completely washable, travelable...
Hers is going to be
you can
worn at a
totally
rave.
wear it. It's awesome.
Yours and Sarah's. Brittany's.
Brittany's good too, yeah.
Brittany's, though, things would...
You'll need something to match the bullet. Well, and even Liz, Tracy's mom.
Liz's, you could wear.
Totally.
Yeah. Tracy's is not wearable. Mine is
I
not.
know, I wish it was. Hers is awesome.
Oh, hers is so awesome.
Yeah.
She is truly an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could sell stuff at our some of our little local establishments.
Yes. She's steampunk.
I think she used to.
Yeah, she's
See, and we guessed it. Didn't we even say that was
Yeah,
what
I
she
think
was
we
going to do?
meant, yeah, steampunk.
We knew it.
It's cool.
It's fantastic what she does.
She needs to dress for the next Mad Max movie. Just saying.
I wonder if she'll come in her little steampunky get-up.
She's been talking about it. I told her she totally should. Her get-ups are cool. She's even got the goggles. Yeah, pretty cool.
I love Tracy. And Liz. Liz will be there tonight. You get to meet Tracy's
Yes,
mom
Tracy's
from
mom.
Pennsylvania. She's here visiting. All right. So tonight, so let's see. So let's first, before we talk about a couple other things, we have a ton of questions. We had some of these that were from last week, but we were too yucky last week. I don't know what all we were talking about,
don't
but
know.
weird stuff.
Not the questions.
Not our viewers' questions. So one thing was poor, for my glasses. Poor Gay Lozier. So Gay Lozier, she had sent me a question and then we didn't get to it, and she was wondering if this is why this was sitting in front of us. Yes, it was. And then she sent back. She was born in Ephrata, raised in Soap Lake.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and now she's in.
Somewhere.
She told me. I remember. She told me where she is now, but far, far away. Anyway, here's what Gay's question was. She loves the art gallery fabrics, and she loves the ones that have words on them with all of the script print. Script print is super popular, right? Well, it has been probably for a couple of years, and it's usually pretty subtle. It absolutely can be used as a background. 100%. It looks fantastic as a background because if you see some blocks and something going on, it's really interesting to see what's happening in that background. The other thing is that if you're going to do that, I usually make sure that it's going every which way.
Right, I don't make it directional.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If you try really hard to make it directional, one will find its way upside down or backwards. And then it's obvious it was a mistake. If they're going kind of every which way, then there's no right or wrong side to the quilt, and I mean no up or down to the quilt. So I like it to kind of go every which way. So you can absolutely use it as backgrounds. The quilt in front of us is that Hope Floats. So, and this is mostly art gallery fabrics except for the center. But it is nice to have that fun little texture for a background. So you can also, if you have, I like those real subtle quilts that have a lot of textures but are kind of light.
All the same, yeah. All the same kind of color.
Tonal. Yeah, and so it's really pretty. So that's what I would do, but that was mostly your question, is what are some of the ways that you can use it. You can use it any way you want. Absolutely use it as a background, absolutely use it as a tonal piece, but my only tidbit would be don't keep it directional.
Don't worry about the direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you are trying to make it directional, you probably go through more fabric because you're going to have miscuts just because your brain is on one unit of your block. And so, yeah, it's just more fun if you don't have to stress about, is it readable or not?
Yeah.
Because more often than not, those script prints aren't readable. You can't tell what it says. It's just some really cool scripty stuff. And sometimes there are words, but more often than not, the really cool stuff, it doesn't say anything.
No, I think we've talked about this before, that all of the Asian fabrics that we used to get from Kona Bay, and they would have that haiku, written on there. And my father-in-law was Japanese, and so I would take it to Joe. What does this say? He says, it doesn't say anything. He's like, well, it does. It says something. No, he says, it doesn't. Just like we've seen things where it's just letters and it doesn't say anything. But yeah, so which is weird because I think one of my favorite fabrics is that Emily Dickinson that has all of the poems.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Beautiful piece of fabric. Okay, so here's another question from Kathy Moore. And this was a really good question. And I was thinking that I mentioned this in the video, but I must not have. But so this is our little, what's the name of this video?
Easiest
bag ever.
Yeah.
Easy shopping bag. Takes a half a yard of fabric. There's a little template because what you do is you fold it up and then you fold it over again like this. And there's a little template where you cut, and then after you've cut that, you finish your edges however you'd like to, and you sew your sides. Well, the Kathy said, oh my gosh, I had that. She bought that really cool strawberry fabric in that cotton and steel line.
Oh,
Which meant that when you do it on the fold down here, half of your strawberries are right side up and half of your strawberries are not.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Upside down.
It's no big deal. All you do is you just cut it. Just cut it, and that's what I did with this one, and then you just have a seam right there. So just put a seam, and that way everything is right side up and you don't have anything that's half of your bag is not backwards. So anyway, I kind of answered her back, and I thought, oh, maybe that doesn't make any sense where you're cutting it, but you're just cutting it and turning it around.
Yeah.
It just adds one seam if you have directional fabric. All right. Oh, and this was so Sue Garrison, do you remember?
On Saturday.
On Saturday. So Sue Garrison from Spokane Valley, she came in, her and her husband, super, super nice. Also said that in real life.
She was short.
And thin.
She screams through the shop. I'm behind the window in the shipping room, and she's like, Brianna, I'm thin. I said, oh, and short too, huh? And they're giggling.
Yes, you're shorter and thinner in real life.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
it's
funny.
so true.
The coffee is making you shrink. I'm sure it's a thing.
It's probably the same. I'm getting older. I'm not sure how tall I am anymore. And everyone around me wears heels.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm short. So, anyways, Sue, my tall friend from Spokane, she was in here, and she is a teacher, and in her classroom it is the handicapped kids. They all have wheelchairs. I think she said that there were 4 different classes. There's 10 to 13 kids per class, and she is single-handedly trying to make lap quilts for the kids in the wheelchairs, because when they have fire drills and they go outside, they
freeze.
Yeah. And so anyway, so she's making it a personal mission. I think she's thinking she's going to retire this year, so she feels like she's you know, in a hurry to get them done. She has a long arm, so she's having fun kind of quilting them. But I thought, gosh, you know, there's so many of us that are always putting quick little quilts together for Linus Project, and we have them for the police station, for the fire department. So if you have some quilt tops that you've been doing that same thing with, you could either drop off to donate or mail to us, or mail directly to her. Your quilts, or again, if they're just the top, she's more than happy to finish them. So it was kind of fun because I asked her, because I thought, well, gosh, I could whip something up for you kind of quickly. She's thinking like 50 by 50-ish, you know, again, something it's middle schooler size, and then
So for those of you that might have participated for the Daughters of the Revolution program that Deb was doing, so the United quilt of mine is like 40 square, but there's no border on it. So you could easily do the United, which is like 3 set in stars, put a border on it, and then you'd be perfect size. And it takes hardly anything.
well, the other
For
really
yardage
nice
wise.
thing about kids quilts is that they don't care about the piecing.
No, they care about
They
it.
care about the fabric. They care about the fabric. You could take like 2 big pieces of fabric, you know, put something in the center, put a board around it, and they would love it.
Yeah.
She said that she started a little thing because she took one that had dinosaurs on it.
Uh-oh.
And she said it was bad because everybody wanted the dinosaur
dinosaur.
one. Yeah, so then I asked her, I said, well, what do they want? And so
how old are these?
They're middle
Elementary?
schoolers.
Middle school.
And so she sent me a list. Dun, dun, dun. She says, cars and trucks, unicorns,
Of course.
rainbow, dogs, butterflies, dinosaur, of course, colorful, and the number one color, purple.
Oh, sure.
Purple. And then she was so sweet. Please don't feel like you have to do this. I've been working on it. I have a few made. We have
friends.
We have friends. So, because there's so many of us that make all these little quilts anyway, and we have all that's left over. And if you knew that some middle schooler was just going to love it. The other thing that she asked is if you had a little label. If you could say...
A label would be fun, or even just like start a little pen pal.
A little made from somebody in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and then start with a little letter. This is me, and my grandkid's 12 or whatever. Just have a little pen pal. How fun!
Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Put a little letter in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that idea.
A little pen pal.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love knowing where mine came from.
Yeah.
You know.
So it'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Super,
Cool.
super nice.
I'll
So
have to
if
make a
you
few.
want to, if you're in Spokane, if you want to give them directly to Sue, she's at the Green Acres Middle School. And I have her address. You can contact me, and we have all of that. Or send us some stuff. We'll show everybody, and we'll ship them off to.
Yeah,
we
to
can,
Sue for sure.
We can add backing for her, but again, I think it's mostly about the fabric. They just want a cool quilt.
Yeah.
They don't care if it's taking you forever to piece.
Don't get
care
crazy about it. Use those orphan blocks and make it jazzy.
Yeah, they
They'll
don't
love it.
care. Yeah, it's hilarious. Hilarious.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, really nice. It's always fun to have somebody to sew for.
So she's looking for about 40 quilts then.
She's looking for quite a few.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
We can do that.
We could totally do that. We could totally do that. And it's nice to have, it's like the frogs too, because I know that her whole purpose is to have them in the classroom so that they can have them, in case they're cold or
Yeah.
if they have to go outside. But there's going to be somebody who's just going to really want to take it home.
Yeah.
And how nice is she can say, okay, fine, at the end of the school year or whatever, that everybody can take those home. So, I mean, we have all those frogs we've made and we're down to
We're gonna make some more.
5. Every time somebody has a fit, fine, take
Okay,
it.
it's fine. It's not a big deal.
Just take it. Yeah, so anyway. So she's looking for quite a few. So,
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. All of us have those pieces of fabric that are just too cute that, would just make a really fast little quilt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So recipes. So a couple things. So one thing that was kind of fun was that yesterday. So I went out to my house before everybody else got out there to work on my bra, and when Brianna came out, she brought 3 Amazon packages.
I brought the mail.
And she says, "Oh, here's your Amazon shopping." And I thought, Amazon shopping? I haven't bought anything. But sure enough, there was all these boxes with my name on it. And I thought, well, that was weird. So the first one was this one.
Yeah.
What is it? And so she's looking. And so, and then we notice there's a little card in here. And it's from Marjorie and Lyle.
Yes.
Which I'm sure it's because there's no last time, but I'm positive it's our Reno friends that came to the
Fun.
retreat in September. So what they picked out was some more plastic opening
These seem
tools.
pretty cool, though.
This one seems pretty cool.
Like, it reminds me of like one of those seatbelt strap cutters. But this plastic part is pokey enough that it would poke the plastic without cutting fabric, and then there's a little razor blade.
That is like, you can tell that, I mean, that's,
Slick.
yeah.
Little thumb grip and everything. Very cool.
Yeah.
And
then
a box cutter.
A box cutter.
A retractable utility knife.
It's a retractable. It's not one of those great big huge ones. I think that they might be
A
fearful of.
finger safety edge. Are they afraid? Are they afraid to get you?
I think everybody's afraid you're going to get me. And you're going to make it look like an acid.
I'm a pro.
So thank you, Marjorie and Lyle.
Thank you very much.
Super nice. So nice. Can't wait for them to come up again. They're coming up, I think, again next year. And if we ever go to Reno, we have a place to
Yeah.
stay. And this was from, allegedly, Julia Childs. So collecting all of the recipes, which has been fun because I have been putting them in this ugly little box. Well, Julia, or someone, sent us each these little recipe
books
books.
are.
I know.
So it's a little cute little binder. It has all of the little equations in here. So for metric, if I don't have substitutions,
yeah.
cool.
and
then little dividers.
Yeah, dividers.
I love it.
Yeah, little project patches.
Don't keep your flour in there.
I know. So nice.
Yeah.
So nice because you know what?
I
We've
love
had
it.
so much fun collecting the recipes. And oh my gosh, Jan Kalanick. Did I tell you?
She's
I've
the
invited her.
one.
You have to come.
Yeah.
You have to come, stay with us. She thinks she might have to bring her husband, and she has a friend over in Silver Lake that she can come to, and we're just going to cook.
Yeah.
Because it's all desserts.
So good.
So she sent another one. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm totally going to make that. But it's been really fun collecting all of the recipes, and so we're going to keep doing it. And we think it would be really fun to, and this was, many of you guys came up with this idea,
Yeah.
and it was such a good idea to go ahead and put together a cookbook and use that as a fundraiser because, gosh, every month there's somebody else we're raising money
Yeah.
for, and just kind of have it going as a constant thing to say, okay, now our cookbook sales are going to pay for this. Now we're going to do it for this. So just have kind of a constant. Maybe we could even get enough that we could do a
Little
new one
trust
every
fund.
couple years.
Yeah.
Yeah, little trust fund of where the
For
money
donations.
goes. But we have gotten some really, really good recipes, and a lot of people are asking for the copies of the Neiman Marcus cookie
Yes.
recipes. So that's been kind of good. But our friend Chris Robinson from
Yes.
Sturgis.
Some Sturgis.
So Chris came up also to a retreat in September, and she's going with us to the Mediterranean. So she says, "Oh, so you want real food?"
Well, not really.
So she said she sent 2 recipes that were really good. So look at this one, taco tarts.
Oh.
I know. So the taco tarts, this is like a cousin or something of hers. So she has this whole story, but she won. She had entered. She needed a new stove. So she entered this recipe in a beef cook-off. She ended up winning a stove, a microwave.
Dude.
She had like 5 different
That's cool.
appliances. So anyway, I know. I said, "Oh, we're going to
Taco
try that."
tarts,
I
yeah.
know. I'm going to try that one. And then she also sent a chicken salad, but it's one that you put everything in a 9x13 pan. Let it sit all night in the refrigerator, and then you bake it.
Oh.
So it's a chicken salad it's kind of weird because it's made almost the same way that I make my chicken salad,
You cook it.
but you cook it.
Interesting.
I know.
Little hot sandwich. All right.
I know. I don't know. So anyway, and that's her own original recipe.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's got to be good.
It's gonna be good.
And yeah, so it has a whole lot of ingredients in there that when I emailed her back, I said, that does not look like a diabetic friendly recipe. And she says, no, it is not. She said, but it was super popular
Yeah.
at funerals and
Sure,
potlucks and that
Yep.
kind of thing. So anyway, so super fun. So thank you so much, Julia.
Yes.
For
I'm excited to put my second
and
in.
me too. And keep sending the recipes. Keep sending them. And there's still a whole lot of desserts, which I think is great.
It's awesome.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Fantastic. So a whole lot of stuff, and we'll keep collecting them, and we'll keep throwing in our recipes and fun little things for you guys. So, all right, let's see. All right. And keep sending in your questions. I really like that. We answer them all the time and we respond, but sometimes it's like, oh, that would be easier if we just show you.
Yeah.
So it's really good. And last Sunday we did the whole shop tour, and man, so many people said, okay, wait,
Right. Where were you?
give us a floor plan. And then a couple people said, oh, I get it now. Now I have. So you can tell who's very visual and who is not, because I kept saying, okay, now we're turning the corner. But we could probably draw up a little floor plan for you so that you know. But what's sort of weird is that this building actually, when we bought the building and remodeled it, it was a auto body shop, and we made it so that there was 4 different like it was like a mini mall. And then as people kept moving out, we thought, we'll take that.
We'll have fabric in there.
Yeah, and so it was kind of weird. And so there was all these there was like a common hallway, and then you could go into little areas. And then we started knocking holes in walls.
Yeah.
And so then it made it a little bit different. But it is odd. It's an odd layout, but you know, it's all right. It works for us. And then And, oh my gosh, speaking of videos that aired, oh my gosh, you set me up. I was
set
going
you
to tell
up?
you, you are in trouble.
What did I do?
So, Monday, was it Monday? We were out videoing, and I don't remember, was I just tired, or was it
I might not have been out there. Was I out there?
Oh, it's totally you.
Was it me?
She knows. It was so you.
So hard to edit it all.
Did I call
Was so
I out
you.
there?
No,
I did not
what you did was,
Oh, with your book panel. Oh no.
yes.
What did I do?
What she did was,
I tried to prep for
I had
her.
no, I had grandkids, so I was kind of tired, and it's like, oh, I have to put on pants. And Brianna says to me,
Oh no.
she says, just
Pull a Zoom meet.
pull a Zoom meeting, leave your sweatpants or your pajama bottoms on,
Waist up all party.
put on a nice shirt. And I thought, that is absolutely brilliant. Because I didn't do my hair. My hair that's what my hair looks like out of the shower. So I thought, oh, that's okay. I'll leave curly hair. I put on a nice clean white shirt. And I put on my denim shirt that we were talking about at the box that has Lorelei on it.
Mhm.
And I thought, well, this will work out okay because we're standing at my cutting counter, you know. So we do whatever. We did one video. And halfway through the second one, we were talking about what was in the shot. And she turned it, and I said, well, where did I leave off? I got off on something. Lizzie had a squeaky toy.
Oh,
She was driving me crazy with her squeaky toy, so we had to stop for a minute. But anyway, so I said, well, where did I leave off, and what did I say? So I went, and she flipped the camera around. You could totally see that I was wearing sweatpants.
Shit.
I didn't know we were trying to pull a Zoom.
And I said, oh my gosh,
You were
you can see my sweatpants. And she says, well, yeah, I just thought you were really comfortable. No. Oh, no.
I didn't have all the information.
Oh.
that's
She
so
says, I just thought you were just being all casual. And I said, well, yeah, but nobody was supposed to know.
From the waist down. That was it.
Business and
Sorry.
lazy.
I guess I should have told her. Hey, I told Mom.
Told her not to get dressed. So I want you guys to know it's not, I always think about that because people who wear pajamas to the store, we've talked about that before, that, I mean, what is it? And I think, are you that tired, or, because to me I always feel like I want you to know that I respect you enough to put on clothes. I'm excited enough to see you that I'll get dressed. And so, anyway, I'm sorry that I was wearing sweatpants. Maybe nobody noticed. I'm sure they did.
You just ratted yourself out.
No, they totally noticed.
I think I'm gonna go back and watch it. I'm
Terrible.
I spent a lot of time.
Try.
Once she said that, it's like, oh, we already shot that whole video. That's why I did. I spent a lot of time positioning what you could see.
Well, on my video that's gonna air on Monday, I wore pants. I didn't realize that we.
Whatever.
But I was leaving my house.
Slippers. You don't even know she had slippers on. Slippers. And pants.
Yeah.
Well, now forever I will have pants on.
Head to toe look.
Head to toe.
Dang
Maybe
it.
even some heels. I know. Oh, dang it.
I'm sorry.
I know, because I feel like if it's just us girls, just us friends, but you never know on those videos
watching?
who's watching. So it's like the first time
Who's
who's
judging?
Who's with this chick?
She
Why
goes
does
like
she
that.
can't even like comb her hair or put some pants on. Oh, so yeah. No.
Lots of work.
Well. No more. From now on, it's clothes.
I guess we probably
I'm
should
gonna
have
always
showed
get
you some of
dressed.
the Zoom blooper where people stood up. They're boxers. Dennis, we can see your boxers. Oh, okay, sorry. Just trying to refill my coffee.
Get up and
The gal,
carried it into the bathroom. Yes. Yes.
I just should have went over the bloopers.
Zoom bloopers are hilarious.
Before we decided.
Yeah.
They're pretty good though.
They are good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty funny. Yeah, really good. Anyways, yes. Not a blooper, just a momentary lapse of judgment was what it was. So, anyway. All right. And the quilt behind us Do you guys recognize the fabric?
It's Art Gallery.
Art Gallery.
20 from last Wednesday.
From last Wednesday.
Yeah.
It
Isn't
is
it really
a
pretty?
beautiful fabric. It is gorgeous. Somebody who came in on Saturday said that they thought from far away that looked like
Okay.
stingrays.
Oh, sure. Yeah. It could.
It's ginkgo.
It's Ginkgo leaves.
It is beautiful. It is such a pretty, restful line.
It turned out really good.
And this is called Simply Charming.
You can do 5-inch squares, which is what this one is, or 10-inch squares. And this one, of course, we cut our own fabric because we want pre-cut squares out of this collection. So you'll want to get some half-yard cuts and do your own thing. But this will be Monday's video. So if you feel like, oh my gosh, I really want to make that, but you know how you do that, you can either get the pattern now and be ready and sew with me, or whatever you want.
Yeah, she's doing that again. She was wearing pants.
Yes, I was. And we're gonna do 10. We did 10-inch squares. I did a 10-inch square version.
Yeah, 10, and the pattern is written with both.
Yes.
To do 10-inch or 5-inch squares.
And the pattern is
Super
available.
fast.
Yeah, printed or PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah, super fast. You can get it done in a day.
Yeah. Really, really fast. And then, this was the other one that we were going to show.
It would be a good option for our Spokane Green Acres.
Oh, sure.
Super fast.
Yeah.
You can just use some of your stash stuff. Cut up those 5-inch squares, sew it up. You might need to get whatever your accent piece is. You might need an extra yard or something cool, but you could. Super fast.
Some food fabric too. I feel like I have
that'd be
all
cool,
kinds
too.
of weird leftover food fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun to sew for someone.
Yes.
Yeah. So, in my unclothed video for the books, we briefly talked about it, but this is if you still just feel like, ugh, you don't want to deal with the little tails or the horns or the whatever for the soft book and this, making you crazy or whatever. This one is called Panel Play, but it's really just a book panel cut up with alternating 4 patches. That's all it is. So we were going to show it in the video. We kind of briefly talked about it for a second, but just a really simple one.
Yeah,
and so
it's a
you
good way to do it.
yeah, you don't have to turn it into a soft book. The soft books really are nice, though. They
My
really are
my
fun.
kids still like them, and I just love that you can just easily throw it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
It's something I keep in the car because then I don't have to worry about something sticky falling on it, ruining the book, someone throwing a fit and ripping a page. It's just throw it at me. Dare you? Yeah. So, yeah, we like soft books at our house.
Yeah. All right. Okay, maybe that's we need to go get our box opening done because now our box opening
Will air after we are done live.
we're going to get it all done and then because we'll again going to go live at 4 o'clock. I expect that we'll be done certainly by 6.
Yeah,
but-
I think it'll be longer than an hour. I think it'll probably be an hour and a half is how it's gonna go. So instead of us,
depends on how chatty we are.
yeah, you never know. Yeah. So, so you don't feel like you're gonna miss out on anything. When we are done going live, about 5 minutes later, our box opening will air.
Yeah.
So don't feel like, oh, I have to set a timer because I have to leave at 5
Yeah.
or whenever. I don't even know what.
And we'll tell you at the end.
regularly. I don't know.
I think it's normal.
I think it's 5. Yeah. So don't set a timer.
No. And in fact, we'll tell you. We'll say, in 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever, it'll go up. It'll just take us a little bit of time, and we'll put that up. So
Yeah.
there's a bunch of boxes back there.
There's
Big
a lot.
ones.
Yeah, I think there's some big collections happening. Exciting.
And it's always exciting.
Exciting.
All right. Okay, so we're going to go film that. We're going to get out. So 4 o'clock.
Yep. We'll see you soon.
I'm excited. I'm excited also because it's going to be live. We'll get to say, oh, hey. And,
Yeah.
I know that and we'll try to reel that in because I think sometimes it takes a little bit of time when we're constantly saying hello.
Yeah.
But we love to chat live with people.
So we'll be live at 5 and we'll let
Live at
everybody.
4.
Oh, excuse me. Live at 4. And then we'll kind of just hang out for 5 or 10 minutes, let everybody get on, and then start the auction. So
Yeah.
if you're running a skosh late, it's okay.
Yeah.
You have about
Yeah.
5 minutes for you to get on there, and we'll start.
And we
the auction.
have, is it 10? Laura Estes,
Yeah, she did
our
one.
ruched person,
Did one.
sent one.
Eliza.
Barbara did one. Eliza did one. Brittany did 2.
Uh-huh.
Me, Brianna, Tracy,
And Liz.
Liz, Sabrina, and Sarah.
11.
11 of them.
11.
Yeah. And I think
Awesome.
we're going to have like a donate button also, right?
Yes.
If somebody wants to, we'll tell you who we're raising money for. We won't have those people there, and we're not going to give last names. But we're just going to tell you the story of who we're raising money for, because again, our benefit is going to individual people who are struggling and just need a little bit of extra for, again, deductibles. There's some different issues, and we'll explain all of that. But if you want to do a donate button, I think what we'll do at the end, because unless you say that you want this one to go for Kelly, or you want this one to go for Elizabeth or whatever, then what we'll do is probably to split it.
Yeah, and the other thing we can
We
do
might figure that out.
is we'll also put a donate button inside our website. So if you're shopping afterwards,
Oh yeah,
just like we did like the Harvels thing, you can decide, dollar increment, and then in your notes you can say, hey, I really associated with Kelly.
her story.
Can we give it to her? Or you can say, you know what, just split the
Whoever.
pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
Yeah.
worries.
Yeah. Won't matter.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys at 4:00.
See you soon.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.
Way too many things to talk about. All right. I should have put.
I'm not going to be able to see that. But yeah, you did split your copy. It ain't coming off. It's on the white. Totally screwed.
Hocus pocus. All right. Are you awake?
Probably not.
She's gonna yawn 5 times.
I know
I
it.
was up till 12:30 going on diamonds. I'm a bazier.
Diamonds.
I made a huge mess. It was a mess. And Bernadette, all she wanted to do was smell the glue. She was like right here, like huffing my little glue stick. Like, chick. All she wanted was stupid glue. And Gage, all he wanted was to taste the diamond. Can I taste my nose? I asked Robert, how crazy do you think he's going to be when he, like, poops
Poops it
out
out.
sparkly goodness? He really wanted to eat
At least
some,
it's a
though.
plastic.
I know,
diamond,
it's not
so
gonna
he
hurt
cut his
anything.
way out.
But yeah, so he really wanted some to taste it. Bernadette was trying to get high.
That's why we don't do craft projects with our pets. Yeah. All right.